Good evening, I'm Liyana Hassanel. Welcome to Bizworld. The Economy Ministry today said it is crucial to conduct a midterm review of the 12th Malaysia Plan, 12 MP, to determine whether the set targets for 2025 align and can be accomplished with the vision of Malaysia Madani. According to its Deputy Secretary General, Luqman Ahmad, the midterm review measures how far targets have been achieved for 2021 to 2022. It will also set Malaysia's direction for 2023 to 2025 towards becoming a sustainable, peaceful and high-income nation. Luqman said the review will emphasize on the Madani economy's narrative to restructure the country towards becoming Asia's economic leader. As part of the effective response to overcome domestic and global challenges, he added that the re-implementation of development initiatives must also be hastened. Bank Negara Malaysia is expected to keep the overnight policy rate OPR at 3% for the remainder of the year. Hong Leong Investment Bank noted that the current stance of monetary policy remains supportive of the economy and is consistent with the current assessment of inflation and growth. The firm takes it as a signal that there is no pressing need to adjust the OPR in the immediate term, despite the modest second quarter GDP performance and continued weak external environment. Meanwhile, Public Investment Bank opines that the current rate allows Bank Negara to carefully evaluate the impact of its cumulative 125 basis points rate hikes since the beginning of their rate hike cycle in May 2022, while exercising prudence. It reckons the escalating global uncertainties and high base effects would present formidable challenges to sustaining economic momentum in the coming quarters.
This week on Money Matters, smear campaigns against palm oil, how to put a stop to it once and for all, expectation of a rise in crude palm oil production by year-end, and addressing labour shortage in the palm oil sector. Join us with Malaysian Palm Oil Council Chairman Dato' Carl Back-Nielsen this Saturday at 5 p.m. on TV3 and live HD stream on Tonton.
Brahim's Holdings Berhad BHB is willing to renegotiate with Malaysia Aviation Group MAG following the contract termination of its catering arm, Brahim's Food Services BFS. Its group CEO Muhammad Fadli Abdul Rahman, however, said this will depend on fair terms to include the new convenience termination clause in the agreement.
We have experience for more than 20 years, I said now, right? We are open because I'm set looking at the fiasco and the airport, right? The business class passenger don't even get meal. The Hong Kong route only get mineral water.
And yesterday there were 70 delays.
Every day got some flight delay.
Meanwhile, BHB is considering to sell its controlling stake of 70% in BFS, which Malaysia Airlines currently holds the remaining 30% stake. The company is currently in discussion with a number of companies, including MAG. Retail Group Malaysia RGM has cut its annual retail industry growth rate for 2023 to 2.7% from the 4.8% growth forecast it made in June. This was due to poorer than expected growth rate of -4% in retail sales in both the second and third quarters. RGM attributed the weaker than expected result to two main factors, which are lower sales during Hari Raya and high base effect. The retail sales of the department store cum supermarket subsector dropped by 9.6%. Meanwhile, the retail business of the department store subsector shrank by 16.7%. This was the worst performing subsector during the quarter. The number of unemployed in July has decreased by 0.4% to 579,200 persons, compared to 581,700 persons last month. According to Department of Statistics Malaysia, DOSM, the unemployment rate in July stood at 3.4%, and the number of the labour force in the month improved by 0.2% to register 16.34 million persons. The increase in the number of employed persons in the services sector persisted largely in food and beverages services, wholesale and retail trade, and education activities. Construction and mining and quarrying sectors also remained on a positive trend, while the manufacturing and agriculture sectors recorded marginal declines during the month. That's all the time we have for Bizworld this time around. I'm Liyana Hassanel. Thank you for investing your time with us.